What's up, guys? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you all get this live stream fired up. Meme coins are exploding. We're going to talk some meme coins. I'm going to get into your guys' comments. Make sure you all leave your thoughts down below. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Let's go over a bunch of them. Let's just try to hit all the bases. And pun intended, we're going to be talking some base chain crypto as well. So welcome in. Make sure you all subscribe and smash that like button. Double tap that screen. That way we get all those likes fired up. Send those hearts, whatever. Let's get this live stream fired up this afternoon on this Thursday. Opening day for baseball too. So crypto aside, it's an exciting day out here as we get into the weekend. So welcome in, guys. We got a lot of people trickling into the chat. Hope you all are doing well. If you're on your lunch break for work, thanks for tuning in. But let's talk some crypto and get this discussion going. First one down is SQT. Okay, so let me look into that. What does that actually stand for, Matthew? Welcome in, guys. All you guys live, make sure you all smash that like button. Double tap the screen. That's how we let people know here on YouTube that we're live. And then we'll get over 100 people going for this little midday kind of short live stream. Welcome in. If you have not yet subscribed here to the Crypto Mark, make sure you guys all do that as well. And the first one we got going is SQT Crypto. All right. So subquery network price. Okay, let me just look into that. Market cap 35 million, up 38% on the day. All right, I've never heard of that, full disclosure. 2,600 in market cap. So what did they do? Okay, Web3. Yeah, they're seeing a big pump. Do you know why they're up? Or are you trying to find out what I know about them? Are you invested in them? That's a great day, up 30%. Definitely there's a reason why they're up 30%. So I'm going to try to look into the news and see what's going on with them. Yeah, so, hey, welcome in, Trollmaster. Thank you. Yeah, Dream Tanks, Dogecoin. Yeah, we need to talk about that, okay? Yeah, Matthew, up 30+% in that. Congratulations. What I'm looking into is they do decentralized data. So they're getting into Galaxy. There's a lot of things going on. They're supporting Bitcoin projects. So people are just betting on them. For a crypto that small to go up 30% plus, that's not unlikely. That happens all the time. If we look into the crypto bubbles, though, on the day, you can see it's kind of one of those days, man. It is just a day where things are just exploding. Not too crazy anymore. We've leveled off a little bit. Bitcoin's up 2.2%. ETH up a little over a percentage. But Dogecoin, guys, that's where we're going to read between the lines. So we're going to get into Doge. That's going to be a hot talking point for us. I know Dream Tanks is enjoying some Dogecoin. He has that Dogecoin logo. But that's what we're looking at it. 19% on the day, roughly. We got a lot of people in the chat live. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you all. Thanks for being part of the channel. If you want to help out the channel, make sure you double tap that screen. It helps me get more people live. Also, subscribe if you have not yet done so. I think that subscribe button is in the bottom three. Those bottom three dots in your bottom right. But Dogecoin, that's a huge day, okay? And they are the outlier. If we sort in the coin, all of the charts right here for Dogecoin, we'll sort by the day. And yeah, Dogecoin 18%, Floki is 17%, Bonkcoin up 10%, Singularity Net, Fetch AI. We're going to be talking about those a little bit too. I just did a video. I want to highlight some stuff going on with that. That's some big crypto news. But yeah, Dogecoin is winning the day. I did a video last night where we talked about it, and I was just kind of following Dogecoin. And for me, I've said for weeks now that it was 14 cents. That was the level within Dogecoin that I looked at without the help of Elon. That was my big thing for a catalyst standpoint. We needed to get there without a tweet from Elon Musk saying Dogecoin to the moon, basically. If that could have happened, then we had a shot. And now what we're seeing is these reshufflings of the deck, right? That's what I'm seeing with Dogecoin right now. I think we're seeing this a little bit with Pepe Coin behind the scenes. And I actually was talking with some people in the crypto space. Look at the original Pepe, not the Pepe that's like 42nd in market cap right now. Or actually, that might be the one. Let me look at this real quick because there's two of them for those of you that do not know. Okay, and I'm not talking about Pepe 2.0. I'm talking about the original Pepe coin. Okay, and I believe they're actually over $1. They're not in the top 100, but this is one where look at that, because I've heard from some people out there that they think that the big bets are in the original kind of purpose of the Pepe coin craze is because they're trying to all reshuffle and get back into the OG Pepe coin that actually has utility. It has a purpose. It's not just a meme coin. It is an actual blockchain, I think. So check that out. Do some research on that one. It's hard to do it within this live. I can't really show you exactly what's going on. But yeah, Dogecoin's going to the moon for sure. Winning the day. Like I said, 18%. And this is one where I do want to talk more about it, but I'm trying to wait till we get as many people in here as possible before we get down into it. The best way that happens is I need each and every one of you guys to double tap your screen. Send some love that likes this video. We need to get those thumbs up going, all right? But this is where Dogecoin, we saw it with Shiba Inu a little bit. We saw the 300% plus days, and I think this is it. They're just jumping meme coins for meme coins. I think the whales are doing that. But Dogecoin, I think, is a little different. You just don't go up 18% when you have a crypto this big, this massive. For those of you that are unaware, I think it gets misled. So Dogecoin, for that matter, I mean, guys, it's a $31+ billion market cap crypto. You can't make that up, all right? And we're at 21, 22 cents right now. And obviously not financial advice. But within Doge, I think this is one where we hit 50 cents quickly. I think this is too big of a movement, and something is going on behind the scenes. And I know I said that in my other video, and everybody said, "Yeah, you're just seeing your Dogecoin go up, and you're starting to talk about it." Well, I talk Dogecoin every day, first off. And second off, to my defense, this is different. This is a different movement. This is Dogecoin having a huge move. You just don't go up 18% when you're 33 plus, 31+ billion dollar market cap. So that's what's interesting. We're going to be covering it because there's definitely something going on behind the scenes with Dogecoin. Okay. Yeah. And Floki's another one. I mean, look at the gainers on the day. Like I said, Dogecoin, 18%. Floki, we're looking at 16%. Okay. From what we do on YouTube, Floki is definitely receiving some social sentiment. And yeah, Coinbase futures are trading high. That's one where, guys, I'm possibly looking in to start trading Dogecoin on leverage. I really am. I feel very confident in this. It's a gut feeling where I think Dogecoin possibly is going to hit something crazy. I think it's in the cards. Bitcoin halving coming. Something where I look at Dogecoin, we can play these futures, just like everybody else. I know it's a little bit, I guess, maybe overindulging a little bit if we start trading Dogecoin on leverage. Obviously, never financial advice. It is extremely volatile when you do so. If you are looking to trade on margin leverage, also use my promo code in not this description, but go on one of my videos when I talk about it. I do have a affiliate link within Margex. You can trade up to 100x leverage. Something I'm thinking about doing just in maybe small quantities. Something where you look in Dogecoin. If Dogecoin were to hit, all-time highs and you're trading it on leverage, unbelievable. Especially today on an 18% being long on something like Doge, that could be absolutely massive. So if you want to help out the channel, a great way to do so is sign up using Margex, using my link in all of my videos. Okay, Charlie, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. If you can, make sure you all smash that like button. YouTube Shorts is a little different, but we only got 2 likes, and we got a lot of people in the chat. So I appreciate if you guys can all hit those thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. But ICP, yeah, that's another one. ICP and Caspa came about on the scene kind of the same time, and they're kind of in their own category as I view them. ICP is one where I'm going to talk about it a little bit more so. They're just not sexy right now. And that's kind of what is leading me to, what I'm about to say next is I don't understand why they can't be a buy. They are 74% up in weekly gains. They're having a lot of AI developments. We're seeing a lot of robust money coming into ICP. The community there is very strong. I still think they're experiencing a lot of FUD from what happened last go round, but ICP, they're going to get some bullish news. I think with their ecosystem report. Looking at it right now, 121% in their network usage. A lot of projects being on ICP, and they're going to move. I think they truly are going to move, and it's something that I'm long in. ICP and Caspa. We can talk. Aptos is another one that I'm long in for the future. Charlie, do you own ICP currently? Just curious, but. Yeah, Solana, that's another one. A lot of people are kind of betting against Solana. I don't really view it in that light. I think Solana, as long as the meme coin craze is going on continuously, I think Solana is going to continue to see a run up. A little bit of a pullback, I believe, 180, stemming down from some of the bigger days within Solana, right? But $185 currently. And that's something where you look into Solana. I mean, their chart, guys, is extremely volatile. It's always has been. 800 though, 800x or 800% on the year. Solana, I firmly believe will get above 200. A lot of people think it's going to sell off as people look to get into other areas. I think that's what we're seeing. Adoption is not rising, and people are just jumping from ship to ship, stone to stone, crypto to crypto across the board. So. Appreciate you guys coming into the channel. Make sure you all smash that like button as well. Also, if you can, please subscribe down below. Okay, I appreciate you all. AMP and Jasmy Trollmaster. Okay, so that's very interesting. You brought that up. Those were actually two of the first cryptos I bought early on. AMP was just kind of how I viewed it. They had like an early on partnership with Amazon or Rumor, so that was kind of just a long bet for me. Jasmy, I'm seeing some rebound with that. I put 2K into Jasmy a long time ago, but they're having some inflation issues, right? Their tokenomics are kind of out of whack. So that's going to be one where they're up, they're running. But what Jasmy is going to do if they can ever get back and tackle that inflation battle within their tokenomics, that's kind of what concerns me. But I do still own it. I've never sold it. I bought 2,000, I think, of both of those cryptos. And that's kind of what I do on a speculative note. I just put, 2K into certain things, but that's what I did with AMP and Jasmy a long time ago. Jasmy was just a play on, partnerships. Same thing with AMP, really, as I said, within what they were doing with Amazon. But Jasmy, I was looking into, just the whole premise with the Asian markets, the suppression that they get overseas within crypto. I look at Jasmy. As partnered with the founders, the creators, I think with Sony, and I was like, with all that techie stuff that they're into, there's no way that could fail. But they ran into some issues with tokenomics. Obviously, yeah, the next Asian Bitcoin. So that was kind of how I viewed it too, Trollmaster. But I'm still holding on both of those cryptos. I'm down a bunch, but I just bought at the incorrect level, at top of the market. Nothing against them other than the inflation, the inflated tokenomics within Jasmy. That's kind of the only thing holding that back, as well as some of regulations in Japan as well. Okay. Cardano. Yeah, Cardano, we all know how we look at Cardano in long-term perspective. Okay. I do want to tell you guys that I do have probably my largest holdings are ADA. For me, it's always been $12. I don't really care about this bull cycle. If you're looking to swing trade or take profits or buy in and sell, that's a different discussion. So I'm a little bit biased because of what I actually own in full transparency and in that cost basis that I have within ADA at those levels. Okay. But yeah, ADA in this bull run, I mean, they're just waiting for that breakout, right? If you want to get an interesting read, look into the Cardano girls. That's kind of, I think, a little bit of a push. They're trying to get more hip, more mainstream, and they don't have like those ecosystem tokens that Solana has, that some of the other chains have, that the whales are grabbing onto a little bit, but not to that extent. And I think that's something they're missing out. It's just not their cup of tea, right? It's Cardano, okay? It's not going to be flashy. So Did I get into DiCaprio? Well, I wish I did. That was one of the Solana memes that, oh my God, I don't even want to tell you what the charts look if you guys haven't been in on that. But yeah, cheers token or cheers coin. I'll pull it up just, I guess, just to look into it. But, I had the potential to get into that at a very low price, and I chose to go against it. All my Solana was basically, my allotment that I used for Memecoins was basically tied up in other trades, and I kind of slept on it. Solana Memecoins, they don't really sleep, and so, you win some, you lose some, but I did miss DiCaprio. So I'm not going to FOMO into that one. But congrats if you got into that one, Richard. But appreciate you all. Make sure you all subscribe if you have not yet done so. Welcome in. We only have 3 likes, though. We had over 100 people going concurrently, and then it kind of fizzled out. So that's why we got to, when you guys go on these lives, you got to hit the like button because it just helps with the YouTube algorithm. But we're going to look at Cheers real quick. I'm curious to see where it's at. Oh, God, here we go. Yeah, almost. Yeah, a little bit of a pullback. But it did get the 2 cents. So that's just showing you how volatile it is. And with these Solana meme coins, you really don't know how many pumps they're going to have. 6,000 plus holders. It's at a $3.4 million market cap as we currently are talking. Down 60% on the day. So, yeah, it's on a pullback. So, I mean, I'm going to pull up the 1-day candles, kind of look at it a little differently. Yeah, it's still up though for those of you that were in like on launch for sure. So, did you get in that one, Richard? Just curious. Yeah, so we're almost about half from right now. So, but yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. I think Dogecoin, something's up with Doge. It's different than just getting a pump. I think something's firmly going on behind the scenes. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of whales. Oh, yeah. Richard, you're talking about DiCaprio and Mexi. Yeah, that's going to bring some volume. Also could be why it's down a little bit. Maybe a little exchange arbitrage going on. That's a potential. But, yeah, I know some people that got in DiCaprio pretty early on, back at early on in that 2-0 level for Cheers. But yeah, that's definitely a winner. A lot of people had some success, made some serious profits within that. Under 1 milli jumped in. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're kind of 3x or a little bit above. Okay. Hassan, welcome in, brother. Yeah. A lot of that has been fees. That's probably a simple answer. A lot of fees associated with Solana. I don't know if you ever exchange on it. When I trade, I moved from you have to use a Phantom. It's a little different. It's cheaper to build on, and quite frankly, Solana was going up. I mean, Solana was $85, and they got as high as 200 and above. So within Solana, cheaper fees, easier to transact, cheaper to build, and as Solana was going up, they kind of were feeding each other from the same mouth. So that's kind of why they go up a little bit more volatile. In full transparency, I still don't transact as much on Solana. But when you do hit a home run, man, you do hit a home run with some of those projects for sure. Yeah, so that's a fun one for sure. We could talk Solana meme coins, but I do want to shift the attention to Base Network, okay? I just did a video on Brett. Brett is based on Brett on Base. Very interesting. Read about that. Go on the website. If you're looking for a good project, I think they're at around $400 million right now. Wait for a dip on that. In my personal opinion, it isn't too late. I think Brett can go over 2 billion. I firmly do. I have a pretty decent bag of Brett. I'm up a lot in it though, and I'm not taking profits currently. So that's just how I view it. Not financial advice, obviously. But yeah, Base Chain. That's kind of where I'm more active on Base Chain right now than Solana. Full transparency. But when I do get when I do get a you know, a lead or a little tip within the Solana chain, I do get into Solana memes all the time. Yes. Kind of why I want to start up a Patreon as well. I want to be able to have a direct line of communication, you know, start Discord threads and give you guys the cryptos right when I get on them, right? And unfortunately on YouTube, it's very hard to do that. And if I do a video on a small cap, you know, a project within Solana that just launched, by the time that you guys watch it, get everything shuffled around, do your research, check if it's for you, by the time you watch my video and go there, it's obviously too late. So that's kind of why I want to get a Discord, Patreon kind of setup. So just one way to connect more, you know, in real time. But anything else you guys got going on that we've seen the chat kind of trickle out? Been going over a little over 20 minutes, 11 people, at least 11. It's a little bit, these numbers lag a little bit. Make sure you guys all subscribe down below if you have not already done so. The big thing here on YouTube is those thumbs. We got to get that above 10. You know, the more likes we have, the more people that YouTube will send this out to. It kind of helps me so I don't have to just ramble. I can kind of go off your guys' chat, your feedback, and we can have an open discussion. But it is tough within what we're seeing this time of day. It's hit or miss. Sometimes people are on lunch. You know, sometimes people are just, you know, sitting around doing nothing. So I just got done making videos, so we're gonna have some content up on the channel. Make sure you guys are all subscribed so that you don't miss those videos. Yeah, I just did that video, Troll Master. I wouldn't. I'm kind of, you know, in a line with a couple people I talk crypto with off of YouTube. I think Dogecoin has a shot to get above 50 cents really quick. Yeah, WagMe. I mean, WagMe's doing it. You know, they're doing it. That's the truth. The gaming side of crypto is tough. I don't own any WagMe personally. I did buy, full disclosure, I did buy their NFTs, their first NFTs, and I don't normally buy NFTs. Rule of thumb, I do so within the gaming thing because you need them. And if you do believe in the game, if you can own some of the early NFTs, you know, especially if you get them at a discount, if there's a pre-sale, that is something that you can have some success with. I do not own any WagMe though currently, but you know, WagMe, you could have bought them. You know, think about it though. How many crypto projects do you hold for 2 years? I mean, that is a lifetime in crypto, and you know, just what they're doing. I mean, they're still very small. I mean, it's the truth. WagMe Games has been doing it for a while. You know, all-time charts. I mean, they're up. They're up. I mean, I'm not sure. I think they might have done a little relaunch, but I mean, if you would have bought WagMe for over 2 years ago, you have to be up there, Richard. You have to be up in that trade. But I'm actually kind of curious. I kind of want to do a live stream once, and it's tough because there's a whole different side of people who do crypto that do gaming crypto. So connecting with that audience is kind of tough, but I would like actually to get a gamer's take, you know, and bring them on the channel maybe and just say, like, does the gameplay actually matter? Because I've invested in gaming cryptos, and I think one crypto I think one time I actually went and played the actual game. So it's kind of funny, but it's the truth. So 6 likes out there. We got a lot of people live. If we can get them thumbs up, we can keep this discussion going. It's kind of hard when we have these lives small. We were over 100 people at one point, and it's a little difficult. I don't know. Is it something different? I think you guys have to double tap the screen. I'm not sure with these short lives how exactly it gets done. But anything else you guys want to rattle off to me? I appreciate you guys rock with me. We've been going 25 minutes. Just something I like to do from time to time when I got, you know, nothing big going on. I like to start up these live streams. Trollmaster AI crypto, yeah. So I did another video on that, and that's why you got to turn on a notification bell, because A lot of times when I get the story, the first thing I do is I make a video about it. And that's what I've seen that works best. Yeah, AI crypto has a lot of hype. No use case. Yeah, so that's kind of what I agree with Hassan on that, man. 100%. A lot of projects out there piggyback off of the narrative. But AI is scary. I mean, AI is scary, and blockchain scary in itself, and that merging of ideals and concepts is scary in my opinion. But Trollmaster, to your point, I just did a video on that. Something where if you want to look into it, Google ASI crypto. Okay, Ocean, Fetch AI, and Singularity Net are all merging together, and that's going to have the potential to monopolize the AI crypto space. So is it too late? I mean, that's why Fetch has probably been up lately. Who knows? But they're going to be building something massive if they can merge all that. So keep that in mind. Obviously not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy any of those three. I am looking at Fetch though, because they have a 1-to-1 conversion ratio, I've heard, when that merger does go down. So, but also there are some small cap AI projects that, obviously you can get some huge gains if you get in early enough and they end up hitting. So it is what it is. Just, be safe out there, because there's a lot of scams out there that, like Hassan's point, they're just talking bullshit, and they don't really have anything that they bring to the table. They're just kind of trying to sell you on the AI narrative. But almost a half hour, guys. These lives go quick. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Appreciate you guys rock with me though, for sure. If you guys could subscribe, that would really help out. And turn on that notification bell. I'm sure you guys are all subscribers. Usually that's what happens. PMPY. Now, I've heard of that one. Forgive me. That is Prometheum, I believe. Yeah, that's another one where they're I think they're an Ethereum layer 2. That's something very interesting. I've heard a lot of people talk about them. Prometheum is a buy for some people that I know. I don't personally buy it. Yeah, welcome, Hassan. No, I appreciate you rocking with me, truly. It's going to be an exciting year, so make sure you subscribe. We go live a lot, and crypto videos every single day. Prometheum, yeah, I know a lot of people have bought Prometheum and are bullish on it. Full disclosure, I'm not. They're down on the day, just looking at their chart. I don't like how they got a lot of volatility. It's a very volatile crypto, but I mean, if you look at any 1-year chart, for the most part, since all-time highs, I think that if I'm reading this correctly, they're about a 10x. So, it's early, but it's not early in the grand scheme of crypto. So, depending on when you got in, I know people that are bullish on Prometheum. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it. Okay, they're on a strong down. So I just looked at CoinGecko. So a lot of times those charts are not right. But yeah, they're on a strong downtrend. I guess if you view that coming down from 4 cents, so down about 25%, if I'm reading that correctly. But I mean, back in November 2023, you'd be about 10x from there. So. Okay, very, very good point, Hassan. Very good point. I'm going to write this down right now because I want to make a video on this. Hold on a second. Because myself included, I made mistakes. I made mistakes last bull cycle, and the number one mistake I made was being too new and being too only used to crypto going up. That was probably, I guess we got spoiled, if you want to call it that. If you were early in projects, you got spoiled. And from this bull run to last, it's coinciding kind of with the halving, I think a little bit, but not really, if you want to call it that. A little bit. I mean, it was a little bit too much before the halving. But what's interesting is there's a crap ton more projects, and it's the same people still trading the same cryptos, right? The adoption numbers really haven't risen to the level that they did back last bull cycle. Last bull cycle, you had, this, that, and the other just jumping in and buying this crypto, holding, a lot more diamond hand mentality. And once they sold out, they paid their taxes and they've never bought crypto again. I know a lot of those people. And that's kind of the difference, is I think that we're missing some of the retail FOMO this bull run. And that's something where you can learn from last time and be a little bit more smarter, if you want to call it that. So just get more educated, right? If you want to research projects, really dive into coin audits, token, all your due diligence. You want to look at audits. You want to look at if people are doxxed. If you want to look into, for me, it's 3 separate sectors. It's crypto in AI, in tokenization, in gaming. Those are really the 3 areas where I look to get into projects. If you want to be better at it, yeah, it's just be more prepared. Like don't wait, I guess would be another tip I would give you. Like don't FOMO in, don't wait for something to go up a few 100% and then be like, oh, let's get in this, and think it's still going to go up. It's a different internal clock, I think, this go around, because everybody's smarter. People were around from the last bull cycle. So they've learned more, they've adapted, they've evolved. And a lot of people got wrecked because they got greedy. They held into the bear. And what we're seeing now is I think people are just trying to make gains quick. They're trying to stack bags, stack wins, and accumulate as much money as possible and kind of just, make their money back. They're trying to make more than they lost. I mean, there's a lot of interesting narratives going around, but the projects are so vast right now. They're on so many more chains currently that we have running. But yeah, if you really want to get into this bull run, just, get a strategy, stick to it, research projects. And this is something where I think people get misled, because, there are some bad projects out there that are just rug pulls. They're honeypots from day one, bad actors in crypto. And that's what we have to get out of this space. I do talk to you guys a lot about launches from time to time and stuff like that on the channel. And, it is what it is. Like, it's crypto. You're going to win money. Yeah, Satama, there you go. So you're going to win money. You're going to make money. You're going to lose money. And it's just kind of like, the smaller cap plays, like you have to separate your strategies. That's what I do. Like I have cryptos that I don't want to sell. I have cryptos that, I'm swing trading. I have cryptos that, I'm looking in from a shorter time window because they're volatile. I don't know if they're going to make it. And, it's a reality of it, right? If you get in early and something goes to $1 billion market cap, and do not be surprised if the people who worked hard to make that project take a bunch of money, dump on it, and, dump on the people that bought in from an early point. That's normal. I mean, it's how it works. Like these cryptos I look at them as companies, right? It happens all the time. People buy into startups and they sell those companies off to other companies. They don't care about the employees. They don't care about the token holders. They sell the company, and that happens with crypto. So what I do is I look at it, and this is kind of my advice. Yes, I do think that is a point, Hassan. I think there's more regulation, and I think there's more safeguards in place. So the bad actors, it would take a very good source for me to get in a project that isn't fully doxed, you know, without KYC. It's kind of what I'm looking at. But one last thing I'll say on it is, and it's not financial advice, obviously none of this is, but within those small cap projects, like, you know, if somebody wants advertising and I think it's a decent project, I'm going to put it across your guys' desk. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Doesn't mean I'm telling you to buy it. Usually there's incentives to buy it. Usually I make something in terms of a marketing deal. And sometimes I buy it. Sometimes, and I'll tell you guys if I buy it. But it's just marketing. So it's part of the game. There's going to be 100x meme coins all the time. A lot of cryptos I cover do very well. And I don't get paid a penny, full disclosure. And unfortunately, it's kind of the way the setup is. There's so many good projects out there. You can't hit home runs on all of them. So my strategy is, even if I'm sponsored, even if I'm you know, in a paid partnership with a crypto, which happens from time to time, I do, full disclosure, have strategies. I do, and you know, I don't really care because it's my own investments, right? Say I buy $5,000 worth of a crypto. That's my money. I work hard for it. And yeah, if some of it comes from, you know, using my platform to push it along, if I think it's a rug pull, I think it's a honeypot, I don't like the devs, or if I get some intel saying it's bad, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna strip it down and just delete all the emails, whatever. That's just me, full disclosure, being candid. I don't really care because I got nothing to hide. But if I buy into the project, yeah, I'm going to watch that crypto go up 2, 3, 4, 5x, maybe more, maybe not. But I get my initial out. If I put 5,000 in, I'll take 5,000 out. And then I'm playing with house money. I can get a 2 to 5x. And if I can do that 10 times, just being very, very humbled, being very, very disciplined, that's a 20 to 50x that I just made. It might take 10 to 20 cryptos to do that, but I know I can do that 10 times. I don't know if I can find a crypto and trust them enough and get in early enough to make a 20 to 50x, but I know I can do a 2 to 5x 10 times. That's just being 100% honest. So, you know, a lot of times that's what my goal is to push along to you guys too, is just to share with you guys my journey, my ride, and yeah, just try to be as real as possible, because the end goal is, yeah, we want to see crypto take over, but we're all out here to make money, and that's just what it comes to. So Vitra Studios is Moon. Thanks, Money Brazil, for that comment. Not really too familiar with that. That's into the node side of the game. So yeah, yeah, I partnered with a node company just because I liked what they had to offer. Within, you know, if you bought a node, it was very passive income with what they brought to the table. But I'm unfamiliar with that. Thank you for bringing that to my table. It's live on Binance Live. I don't really get into the node side of the thing unless it's something more, if I just find value in buying an NFT and kind of watching that passive income kind of build and stack. So full disclosure, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I'd be unhelpful to you guys because I don't know much about it, okay? What month price point do you think Dogecoin peaks at this cycle? Well, Dogecoin's technology is very, very similar to Bitcoin's, okay? So just going to connect the dots on that one. Bitcoin halving, let's just call it what it is. I firmly would not be surprised if Dogecoin doubles by the Bitcoin halving. Okay, that's not financial advice. I don't have that crypto crystal ball. Just how I'm viewing it. So, but we're getting a lot of people into the chat right now, trickling in. Appreciate you all. Going strong here, 40 minutes. Make sure you guys all double tap that screen, show me some love, smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys all do that. We talk crypto every single day in some form or fashion. And this has been a very hot time in crypto. So welcome everyone. Appreciate you all. But But yeah, welcome. So if you guys want me to keep going, just drop your comments. Let's get it going. I'll go as long as you guys feed me. But I do want to talk about base chain. I've invested in a couple base chain cryptos, Coinbase, and the funny thing is that nobody really even knows about it. So there's a lot of good gains to be had in that regard. That's how I'm playing it. I've made, 4x on a couple cryptos, thousands of dollars just in the volatility is just crazy. If you get in early, it seems to be a little bit more stable in a sense than Solana meme coin trading. It's my opinion. So yeah, check out my videos. I cover Brett. I own Brett. That's a big one right now. Another one that I'm actively invested in is Frenzy on the base chain. I don't really know what the heck they're doing, truthfully, but their chart looks very, very bullish. And it's early with that. Not saying it's going to go to the moon, but it does have some potential. I've taken out my initial, so I'm playing with house money now with that, up quite a bit on that. So if it goes up more, strategy within these, these meme coins, right? Bring them on. I want more launches. Give me as many launches as possible. And right now, let's just stack these wins. So if we get these wins within, Solana, the meme coins, that's what I'm doing. I put 500, put 1,000, put 2,000 bucks in a Solana meme coin. Boom, we're in there. All right, we 2, 3, 4, 5x in a day or two. Take out your initial, play with house money, drip from there, stack Solana, stack, Ethereum on base, get in the next project. That's what I'm doing. That's my investment strategy. I'm not trying to tell you guys how to use your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you how I've been winning in crypto, okay? And I hope you guys all consider subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Rock with me. Now we're getting live. We got 58 people live in the chat. We need to get 58 thumbs up. That's how we get going. That's how we get this thing booming. It's going to, as people start trickling in, it's really fascinating. I did one of these, got over 1,000 people once, and we talked crypto for a long time, guys. And it was a fun discussion. A lot of good things going on, but I appreciate you all in the chat. If anybody knows how to do the thumbs up, please tell me. We got 8 now. Somebody knows how to do it. We need to get all 60 likes in this building, and I'll keep talking crypto. I'm hungry. I don't want to leave. I want to keep talking, so we got to feed the beast. Yeah, so base due to Coinbase. Thanks, Richard, for that comment, by the way. I really appreciate it. It's nice. It was tough. I started my channel during the bear market, full disclosure. Hold the screen. There you go. All you have to do is hold the screen. That's what you guys got to do. Hold the screen. Appreciate it. Yeah, full disclosure, I started my channel during the bear market, and a couple other people that we collaborate with on YouTube. Full disclosure, it was a lot easier for most. Starting your channel during a bull cycle, when people are trying to learn, when they're trying to figure out what's hot, what's not, that's kind of where you want to start your channel. So I'm begging for this bull cycle because I got monetized. It took me a year to get monetized. Full disclosure, we make zero money on ad revenue on YouTube, for those of you that think that we do. So that's why, we partner with exchanges, we partner with crypto companies, coin launches, if they are paid sponsorships, there's a reason. We have to make a living. And I try to do my best for you guys, making sure that what I bring to the table is not something that doesn't excite me personally. And if I think it's a scam, I delete a lot of emails. Let's put it that way. So I delete a lot of emails, and it's crypto. So that's kind of my goal. At one point, I was you guys. I am you guys. I am one of the, just because I have a platform doesn't mean that I'm any different or better than you guys. I just know a couple people basically along the way, connections I've made, going to conferences, stuff like that. That's allowed me to be in this position where, I can help some people along the way. So, any day that I get a compliment, I get people message me, oh, I got into this, that, and the other and was able to make some money. that really does make me feel good inside, especially because we're not going to win every single day, but that's what we can do in the space is just keep stacking wins. So, but to answer your question, I got a little off track. I don't really like Coinbase because of their fees, but I do like Base Chain because of Coinbase in a sense. And right now, because they're doing this kind of without Coinbase, Coinbase Wallet has adopted some interoperability that's allowed for a more streamlined process, but they've added a ton of liquidity to help for this surge, this demand that we're getting. So they're tipping the scale. They're letting people know basically what's going on. This is what's going on. They're into the base meme coins. That's the alarm that's going off right now. Admittedly, I was a week or two late. I'm kicking myself because there was a lot of projects where I could have made tens of thousands of dollars in very short period of time in some of those Coinbase memes. Big projects, big backings. It's crazy. But I do like them for Coinbase, not because of the fees, although the fees trading on Base Chain are very low. And MetaMask has adopted some interoperability. They've already done it quickly because they know that the volume's there, so they want to do it. It's very easy to do nowadays, very easy compared to how it was from the beginning. But yeah, a lot of these cryptos don't even have any association with Coinbase yet. I mean, it's all a play off of the memes where you'll see it. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. So once that does happen and you can buy, direct and so on and so forth, I mean, I do think that a lot of people who use Coinbase, Coinbase is kind of the step up from Robinhood for retail investors, okay? That's kind of what goes on. So that's kind of what goes on. And the easy way to put it for you guys is it's going to open the door for a lot of retail investors to get more easy access into meme coins. So I see the door opening for a lot of those memes on Brett or on Base, such as Brett. Okay, so that's pretty much what I got. But we're going to be covering a lot of Base coins on the channel, a lot of AI cryptos right now, a lot of news with that. But the one I'm really eyeing is Dogecoin. I think that one is seriously poised behind the scenes action. Kind of kicking myself for not buying it. Buying it at 18 cents, and now we're at 22. Picks them up sub 14 cents, but that's about it. So yeah, I mean, I don't have that crystal ball, Moody, or Mouty. Sorry if I mispronounced it. But yeah, so the way that Dogecoin's working is, I don't want to tell you that, but boy, do I feel like they're going to hit 50 cents. I hope I'm right, and you guys all come back to the channel and give me props and say that I'm right. But I think that something's going on with Dogecoin from an institutional, a whale standpoint. That's just my personal thought. I'm not giving you guys financial advice, and I never know when it's a good time to buy. Best thing I could tell you is go on my. It's a crypto trading tool. It's not it's not a crystal ball, but best thing I could tell you is if you haven't bought into my trading indicator that I use for my crypto trading, go watch any of my videos. I have a link in all the descriptions. xtalgo.com. Use my promo code NYFC for a discount and try it for 30 days. It simply works. I use it on every one of my crypto trades. And the only times it doesn't work is when I can't wake up in the middle of the night and I missed out the alert that I get set off from my trading view. But yeah, check that out. If you want to get involved, it's not 100%. Nothing's a given, but I use it on every one of my crypto trades. So if you're looking for some help, a tool, it does do that for me. So not financial advice though, but check out XTAlgo on my page. Okay. Yeah, 8K in Dogecoin. That's pretty nice bag you got there. But yeah, My problem right now is I can't buy everything. That's kind of my issue. I'm kind of spread out, spread a little thin with some more, and I got a lot of positions that are very speculative. So within meme coins, and you don't want to be over leveraged in that regard, full tilt, because they are extremely volatile. But yeah, appreciate the shill with the Pepe. Not sure what that is. I'm not going to say it live on the stream. That suffix, that's a fun one though. There's a lot of jokes out there. I don't know if you guys are just here stopping by to shill, or if you're part of the channel. Let me know down below, because if you guys are just advertising for that, please don't, because I don't know anything about it. So early DeFon's Niner. Okay. How do you find early pre-sales? Well, I do a lot of staying up late. Let's put it that way. So I just scour Twitter Spaces. That's basically it. Twitter Spaces, Twitter projects, do your research. Make sure the contracts are legit. Make sure the devs are legit. Obviously, it's not 100%. People are very good at hiding identities and so on and so forth. You can only do so much research. But that's basically it. But appreciate you guys. I do think I'm going to wrap this one up. Seems to lost that second leg. We had some steam going on, but awesome live stream. I hope you guys all subscribe down below. Always, if you're looking to do any trading with leverage, check out my links in all my videos. Get hooked up with Margex. There's a bonus for signing up using my link. If you're looking to get into that and do some leverage trading, use Margex in my sign-up code for that bonus, as well as my trading indicator that I use, xtalgo.com. But appreciate each and every one of you. Was an extreme good live stream, almost an hour, guys. Appreciate you. That was awesome. We're going to try to do this more and more. Like I said, subscribe down below to the channel. Videos every single day. And feel free to drop me any comments you want. I'll try to respond to you guys in a timely manner. And we'll see you guys all back on the channel in the next live stream. Cheers.